Hello, I'm Jean-Luc with Jean-Luc de Peak Performance. And this program is Peak Weekly. As promised last week, I want to take you all the way down to the last island in the Caribbean chain, underneath the mango tree. Boy and his mom spent every Sunday afternoon after his father's transition into the other world chatting about life. And there she would say things like, "A woman is the vessel of new birth. She must be honored." For a 12-year-old, those were very, very impressive words. She talked about loving others and honoring God's creation. And I'll give you an example of her love and her honoring of other human beings. One day, I was about 11 years old, and the neighbor we had a few acres over allowed his cow to trample into our seasonal crop that were freshly planted. This or those were vegetables that we use for our livelihood. My mother spoke to him and he ignored her. A few weeks later, the same thing happened again. She spoke with him and once again he ignored her. She decided not to speak with him anymore. So the next time it happened, you have to understand now, we lived, just my mom and I, on this property. And just as it is today, it was back then, that a woman with an only child, a small child, would tend to walk all over by those who thought they had power. Well, she showed him. The third time it happened, she got on her knees underneath the mango tree. She facing the river, which was on the east. She put both hands up into the air like this. And she looked up to the sky, this way, and said, "God is love. God is love. God is love. Bon Dieu c'est misère, misère. God is love." And within a week, Dewa's cow died. And then he went complaining to the neighbors that how my mother killed his cow. And she told me then, she says, "Boy, that's honoring the Creator. You don't have to get involved with arguing with people or filing lawsuits. Just thank God for the blessings and honor God's creation. Love, peace, honor." Thank you. I'll continue the story next week. Now, this is Jean-Luc with Peak Weekly.